In a KREM 2 exclusive, the owner of a trampoline park is one-on-one with us to talk about why they decided to open up early. Throughout the pandemic, businesses pushed back against the restrictions, citing economic troubles. They were even fined nearly $10,000 for reopening before they were allowed. KREM 2's Morgan Trow is the only reporter in town who spoke to the owner about why they're continuing to fight.
How far is too far? This family entertainment center continues to push the limits of the Washington State Department of Labor and Industries.
Today is our first day of reopening, January 6th.
You would think after receiving warnings, a visit from an inspector, and then a $10,000 fine, a business would follow state COVID-19 guidelines.
There's not really a good basis for us not being considered an essential business, and we are.
Altitude Trampoline Park in Spokane Valley is continuing to fight back against Governor Inslee's coronavirus reopening plans. Owner Brandon Gaddish says the recreation center opened on January 6th, despite being prohibited by the government.
Probably things that we would do differently, but we definitely would not have stayed closed. We definitely feel like we're open legally.
The business got a $10,000 fine in November for being open. At the time, they were classified as a family entertainment center. They argued that they are a fitness center, a business that was allowed to be open. No matter how safe, how clean, how diligent they were, their license did not say fitness center. So they got one.
With the state, you can have multiple classifications, believe it or not.
He says they now have licenses for health and wellness and fitness. Unfortunately, no matter which classification he was under, all indoor activity was prohibited by the state. Starting January 11th, private rentals for individual households will be available. Why didn't you just wait until you could open legally?
Well, okay, so number one, I think a lot of that is really up to interpretation. If they would have said it's going to be the 11th, and that's the date, you can do this, this is specifically what you can do, we would have waited for sure. But that's not the case. It's a moving target all the time.
With little to no contact from the governor's office, Gaddish says he made a decision and stands by it, despite an underlying anxiety.
We're worried about a lot of things. We're worried about never being able to reopen again.
They are risking a $35,000 fine, but they say it's worth it for the community and for their business. Reporting in Spokane, Morgan Trow, KREM 2 News.